All right, you guys, today we're going to talk about the slope formula. This is going to help us find the slope or the rate of change given 2 points. We're also going to talk about slope from tables and actually finding the slope given a table. So if we start with the slope formula, when we are given 2 points, x comma y and x comma y, we can use the slope formula as y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now, what this is basically saying is we are telling ourselves that one of these points here is going to be our 1 and then our second point here. So if we write our equations as x comma y, then this is going to be our x1, y1, x2, y2. So then we're able to write our formula as y2 minus y1, so negative 1 minus 3 all over x2 minus x1. And then we just simplify. Negative 1 minus 3 is going to be negative 4. And 2 minus 6 is also negative 4. Negative 4 divided by negative 4 is a positive 1. So we are saying that our slope is 1, or 1 over 1, because we want to think rise over run. So our y over our x. We go up and then we go over. So we would go up 1 over 1. Now, if we are given something like this, we do the same kind of concept. So we still have our y values that we're going to subtract. So it's going to be, this is 1, this is 2. So we have 3 minus a negative 3 divided by 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2. So when we simplify this, we should get 3 minus a negative, which means 3 plus 3. So this is equal to 6 over 4 minus 2 is 2. And we can simplify that to 3 over 1. That means we're going to go from a specific point, we're going to go up 1, 2, 3 over 1. So our line should go through these 2 points if we were to graph this. All right. Now, if we talk about slope from a table, we still have rise over run, or it's the change in the y, y2 minus y1, over the change in the x. That was the x2 minus x1. So when we look at a table, we have our x's and our y's. So we can just say from 1 to 4, we went 3. From 4 to 7, we also went 3, which means this is going to make a line between these 3 points, at least in the x direction. Now in the y direction, we go from 4 to 9. So 4 to 9 would be 5. And then from 9 to 14 is also 5, which means if we were to put this in our slope equation, we would do the y values over the x. So you should have 5 over 3, which means from this point, in order to get to the next point, we're going to go up 5 and over 3, because it's always the y values over the x. This one here, when we have the change, we're going to have from 2 to 6 is going to be 4, and from 6 to 10 is also 4. From in the y direction, 10 to 8 is going to be negative 2, and from 8 to 6 is also negative 2. So if we were to write this, we'd have our y value, negative 2, because it's the change in the y, over the change in the x, which is 4. This can be simplified to negative 1 over 2, which means we're going to go down 1 and right 2 in order, from one point to the other. And that's going to give us our slope. And that's it.